and I'm really shocked and deeply concerned on this strategy. It's a great strategy not only for Polish community but also for British community. But on the other hand, I would like to thanks to the minister, thanks to local council, thanks to all local community for support, for help, local police. It's a very important. Polish embassy will support Polish community, Polish citizens in all such situations, and we hope that this strategy will not happen in the future.
To what extent do you think this is a hate crime or maybe racially motivated?
We don't know yet. Unfortunately, there is such a possibility, but we don't know yet.
What assurances can you give the Polish community? If it is indeed a hate crime, what assurances can you give the Polish community?
We have to cooperate together. I mean, both societies, both Polish institutions, British institutions. We will meet together on Saturday on this March of Silence, and I really hope that it helped and Poles find it has so many good experience in the past. Poles are present in Great Britain for many decades, or maybe even centuries. So I hope that it will never happen in the future.
How much concern is there about xenophobia following the Brexit vote among the Polish community?
Unfortunately, there is much more such a situation after Brexit referendum. We found about 15 or maybe 16 altogether such a situation.
Do you think some British MPs are guilty of stirring up anti-EU feeling before the referendum?
It's not a good time for talking about that. Now we have now we have to think about family. Now we have to think about the community, and we have to think about cooperation and supporting to the family and all this
I know them very well. We have a wonderful Polish school that meets on weekends. The Polish people in Harlow work incredibly hard and have opened up some lovely shops and helped regenerate parts of our town and employed more people. What has happened is an incredible tragedy. We need to find out the truth as to the reasons for this horrific murder, but I will always stand by the Polish people in Harlow. I should say this is not just a tragedy for the family or for Poland, it's a tragedy for Harlow and Britain as well. We need to be a kind and decent nation, and we shouldn't allow people who come from the sewers to exploit divisions to carry out, if it is, and I say if it is, any racist incidents or racist attacks. And I will certainly stand up against these things. I do so regularly, and I will continue to do so. And I wish the Polish community of Harlow every possible comfort at this difficult time.
How worried are you? Everybody gets along. As I say, the Polish people particularly have set up a wonderful school that's open on weekends that teaches GCSEs and pays the state school, the existing state school, to be there. And I think, of course, questions need to be asked about what has happened and why, and we need to learn from that, but I don't think it would be in the way that you may describe.
John Clinton, leader of Harlow Council, this has been a difficult couple of days as a civic leader.
It's been a very difficult few days for the community of Harlow, but obviously for particular the friends and family of Arek who died. Yes, it has been a very difficult thing, but I would like to stress though that Harlow is and remains a very welcoming and open community. I think it's been unhelpful, the speculation about the motivation for this particular attack. That's the reason why it's had so much national media attention. But I've got to reassure both the Polish community and the community of Harlow that Harlow is a very safe, open and welcoming place. The crime rate in Harlow is actually quite low. There have been unfortunately one or two high-profile incidents and this is clearly one of the worst. But let's not try and extrapolate from that Harlow is somehow intolerant or pitting one subsection of the community against another. That's not the case, and the vast majority of people I speak to on a regular basis are very welcoming and open. They will come together behind the family involved in this incident.
Yes, there's a media scrum here today. We're all part of the media, but would you hope that once people go away from here, that the police are allowed to get on with their investigation?
Well, absolutely. As I said, there has been a lot of speculation about the motivations for this particular attack, about the circumstances leading up to it. But there is an intensive, ongoing investigation going on. I'm absolutely confident that the police will get to the bottom of what the causes were, and who did it and why they did it, and what have you. That's really important that justice is done and seems to be done. And it isn't helpful that speculation from all sorts of quarters, not just the media but elsewhere, about why it happened, whether it was an attack on a particular group or because they were Polish or whatever. I mean, I've not seen any evidence that's necessarily the case. Clearly, I keep an open mind. I'm not going to add to that speculation, but we do need to allow the police to get on with their job and complete their investigation.
John, thank you very much for your time.